Hello everyone, thanks for watching. I'm very excited to introduce my productivity dashboard and task manager. I've tried every system out there, from Todoist to AnyDo to the Franklin system to GDT to Trello, and I believe the system I finally have in Notion takes into account all the best of those other systems. So I'm very excited to show it to you, and I'm sure it'll boost your productivity as it has mine. Nothing now falls between the cracks for me. So the first part of the system is a task manager. Now, the unique part of the system is I have a task manager, a project manager, and notes on the same page that are all relationally connected. They're separate databases, but relationally connected in a way that's easy and intuitive. And the first part is the task manager. So let me show you what that is all about. The task manager, you create a new task, just like by pressing the new button, and it has these various properties which I will be discussing. Here is a recurrent task, and the way recurrent tasks work is that you give it a tag based on how often you would like the recurrence to take place, and then once the task is completed, instead of checking the done box, you simply check the due date. This is a weekly task, so I hit the other week, there it goes. It's now on the new date. You can also set the order or priority of your task. So I could make this a high priority task, or I could make this task, the second thing I want to do today, whatever I care to do. If there's a URL associated with a task, you can put it here, or I use the Save to Notion web clipper. It automatically puts it there. These are associated projects and notes that I'll be discussing, and here are various tags that I'll also be discussing. Notice that you can get multiple views of your task with this system. I can find out what's going on today. That's the default view, but I can also look at tomorrow. What do I have due? And these are just sample tasks. What's due in the next 7 days? Note that the day of the week automatically populates here from a formula I have set up. So you can just scan it by the day of the week. You can view it according to calendar. Okay, whatever you like. The default view is today. Now, in addition to daily tasks, there's several other categories of tasks that are important to this system. And to tell you about those, I'm going to unlock the task views toggle so they will appear. Now notice I use a toggle and not links. The reason I do that is so that I can continue to view all these tasks while I'm on this page in case I want to assign any of them for today. If I use external links, a new page would open up and I wouldn't be able to see this. And when you're done, you can just close the toggle like that. So it's real neat. Okay, so let's look at what's under the toggle. Another type of task, in addition to daily tasks, are monthly tasks. These tasks have to be completed within a particular month. So for example, I have to change my furnace filter in September. It doesn't matter what date I do it on in September. I just need to do it sometime during that month. I may have a report due in October. The date might not be important, but I need to accomplish it. So these are monthly tasks, and they become monthly tasks by tagging them monthly. And I set them for the last day of the month on which they were due. Okay. Now, the view I have default here is the current monthly task. So these are tasks that are just due this month. And here, if you want to see all the monthly tasks, here they are. And notice the month is automatically specified here when you enter the date. So here's the current month. So it's the middle of July now. Once August 1st hits, the August tasks will appear here for the month of August. Once September hits, the September tasks will appear here. If I want to assign a task to my day that's in the monthly portion here, I could either do that by changing the date to my day, but sometimes I don't like to do that because the tasks recur and I just want to reset them to the same last day of the month. Then I can just tag it my day. Notice how it appears there now. And I didn't change the date. Okay, so that's a very handy feature too. Now, another category of tasks are those things that I am waiting on. That might be, I have an example, begin writing report when boss contacts me. I'm waiting on my boss to contact me. So I tag these with waiting on, and then it appears in this version of my task list. The next version of tasks I have are ones that are connected, related to projects or notes. And I'll be talking about that in a minute. I can assign tasks within projects or notes. So this is really handy. So what I have as the default view here is projects and tasks that are tasks that are related to projects and notes that are undated. So I don't have a date on these yet. And these are all of the tasks related to projects and notes. So what I can do if I want to accomplish something today is just put today's date on it. And the 8th, notice how it disappears from undated and appears on the date, right? Okay. Now, the next type of task I have are just the inbox. These are ideas for tasks I may have entered without putting a date on them. Just ideas I wanted to rapidly enter, okay? And so what I do every day for my planning is I look at what's due today, which will automatically pop up on today. Then I open the task views and I say, what's due this month that I could maybe do today? What am I waiting on that I need to be aware of? What are my project and note tasks that are undated that I might be able to do today? And is there anything in my inbox I need to attend to? And after I do that, I close this up and forget about it. Okay? So that's the task manager, and it's been more effective than anything I've ever used as a task manager. More effective than any standalone task manager. Now, but also sometimes what you need are projects, which are complex combinations of tasks. So I have a switch on this, and here are my current view of projects. So for example, I have an example, take a trip. Planning a trip would be a project. And notice how I have tasks, the task database within the project. So I can assign tasks from within the project. I'll tell you how that works in a second. But the feature that I've added that I haven't seen added anywhere else is date of current view. Here's what that is. These are all projects that I want to view currently. However, sometimes I have projects that are active, but I really don't want to look at them. So as a professor, I may order my books 9 months before a class begins, but I don't want to look at the prepare for fall classes project, for 9 months. So what I do is I date the task when I want it to appear in the current view. So if I have a task that is currently active, but I don't want to view it currently, I'll give it a date. In this one, I give it August 1st. So when August 1st rolls around, that task will automatically populate right here in this gallery view. So that's very handy. Now, I mentioned too that I can assign tasks right in the project. Here's how that works. Let's say I start a new project. Okay, new project. And I want it to have subtasks. I hit that template. This is part of it. There's my task database. And I can list all the things I have to do for that new project. New thing 1, and then another task. Notice how only tasks that are connected with this project will appear here. Now let's say I want to date it and I want to do it today. That new thing 1. Now go up to your task manager, new thing 1, there it is. And go in your task view, if you want to, and you'll see the one that's undated also appears here, another task. And then if I added it for today, or let's say I add it for tomorrow, it disappears from the undated and it will appear tomorrow. Okay? Notice it's connected with the project here. So this ability to assign tasks within projects is incredibly powerful. I can just be working on a project in a full page and have all my tasks listed. And when I want to assign them a date, I can. Okay. Now, and if I want to close this off and I'm not interested in seeing it, goodbye. Notes work in a similar way. There's a current view, and I decide the date when I want the current view. So this note, I want to see it currently, but this is active but not current. So this comes real handy when I have a meeting in a week, say, and I'm preparing materials and documents and I want to put them in here, but I don't want to look at the note until the day of the meeting. If I date it, the note, date of current view, the date of the meeting, it will automatically appear in the current view on the date of the meeting. Just like projects, I can assign note with subtasks. And here it goes. So there's my task database. So if I'm in a meeting and I know I have to do that thing, there it is. And it's on my task manager now. And again, let's say I have to do that thing today. Here's today, do that thing on my task manager. And if I don't want to look at my notes anymore, goodbye. So the task manager is designed to be really efficient, aesthetically pleasing, and to be really helpful to you, frankly. Nothing falls through the cracks anymore with me. My tasks, projects, and notes are all interrelated, and everything gets done. In addition, the system is very, very simple, but I've provided comprehensive documentation under this toggle here for tasks, very detailed. Even though it's simple to use, I go over everything. Projects, and lastly, notes. So everything you need to be productive is in this system. I'm very pleased to share it with you. It's a low, low price that with most systems you're paying monthly. This one you pay one time and you're done. And I really hope you enjoy it and make good use of it. Thank you.